Inusa Nurahu hasn't slept all night. He lives in Nima and has been trekking in a desperate attempt to find his motorbike.
We walk all the way from Nima to Paloma, whether we can see something to remove or something. No, there's no way. We have to exercise patience. The day should break, the water should come down before we see if we can get our properties. No, we can't. We didn't get anything. We lose everything.
Inusa is one of many residents here who have taken things in their own hands, chasing and trying to salvage as much as they can from the water.
We live with the president in the community. The president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, live next street. So if the president live next street and the gutter just behind his house is like this, then it's unfortunate. Because when the president even baths, the wastewater of the president ends here. And this is also a piece of an advice to the MPP government. If you want to break the 8 and you live in your big cars, excuse me to say, in your big cars, in your big offices, and you sit there and you say you want to break the 8, it's your own cup of tea.
When the June 3rd disaster happened and more than 150 people got killed, this gutter here was one of the worst affected places. It was hoped then that that disaster was going to change something about emergency preparedness in the capital city.
When it starts raining, you are in fear, you don't know what can happen. So you start calling on God to have mercy or to let the rain subside. If it doesn't happen and the rain takes its full course, then it means that all the rooms will be taken over by the flood. And we have to bring everything out, sweep the water out, and then year in, year out is the same story. The same story. And I live in this house with kids. But my youngest boy is about 2 years, 5 months. That's my wife. So the whole of yesterday night, we've been standing till this morning.
In this house nearby, Pastor Zachariah Adomako is hard at work, pumping out water from his flooded compound. He has been up since 2 a.m. Tuesday morning. This is the second time in 1 week that his house has come underwater.
All the rooms will be taken over by the flood. And we have to bring everything out, sweep the water out, and then year in, year out is the same story.
Inside the house, her wife and children have all been up all night too, standing in water.
Normally when it's the adult, you know that at least the waist is okay. But the child, the baby, the 2-year-old boy, what will happen if I'm carrying him and God forbid he slips out of my hand? What would have happened? When I see the rains, I think the only thing I think about is life. God give us life again. Then I ran up to go and wait till it subside. But when will I be able to, if I don't wake up like I always do, what would have happened?
This is Accra'S annual flooding story script, read all over again. And the worst part of this year's rainy season isn't even here yet. Justice Baidu, Joy News, Accra.
And I say,